Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the channel. Please like and subscribe on your way in. So I must say it is nice to see Jeff back on the scene. Like whether he's playing a bad guy or a good guy, he's just good content, okay? Jeff is good content. Nonetheless, Jeff of Lagos has his daughter living in the bush, right? Now hear me out. Hear me out. Sade is so disrespectful. Like, I do not deny that. That girl has no manners. Like, I just can't even imagine how she became how she is. Actually, I can. Her parents, right? Obviously, her mother is responsible for majority of her upbringing as far as contributing to her character. But her father also contributes because he was not there. And him not being there also had a negative impact on her life as well. But when he did come into her life, what did he do? Him and Tolu weaponized this little girl. If anything, I don't know if that was an act Sade was putting on at the very beginning, because it seemed like she had a very good attitude. She seemed like she had good manners, well trained, all of it. It was when Tolu and Jeff started putting her in the middle and weaponizing her. Like, I remember the first time was when Tolu had her basically cuss Jeff out. Then after that, Jeff would have her cuss Tolu out. So that's where the issue comes in for me. As a parent, you have to draw the line somewhere. You can't pick and choose when it's okay for her to be disrespectful, because both of them have weaponized her disrespect. But it's now all of a sudden they don't want her to be disrespectful in this particular situation. Understandable, no problem. But the result you have is the result of your parenting. When it comes to Tolu and Jeff, neither one of them can play victim in my eyes, because neither one of y'all did right by this girl. She is the way that she is because neither one of y'all did right by her. So I look at Sade, and yes, I hold her accountable, and I'm like you're so disrespectful. Like, it's ugly at this point. But at the same time, you cannot take the accountability from her parents, who had weaponized her disrespect. You go back on those videos, he used her to curse out Tolu. He used her to curse out Zeus. He used her to cuss out Iffy. Like, Jeff picks and chooses, and so does Tolu. Sade can only be disrespectful when they want her to be disrespectful. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. Jeff, with all the time that you missed out of this girl's life, yeah, you're going to have to work overtime. Tolu, I don't even know where her head is at, what she's doing, because she's clearly just not being a mother. Who knows if the rent on that house even expired by now, but to think that Jeff literally got her a house and she will not house her own daughter is crazy. Nonetheless, it's nobody else's responsibility to raise your children. If your child is messed up, guess what? That is still your child. Fix it. Yes, hold her accountable, but I don't feel like they should be giving up on her in this capacity, because all it's going to do is make it worse. She needs some serious intervention. And unfortunately, nobody has truly taken out the time to make sure she gets that intervention. No therapy, she's not getting the proper tools to really be successful. Both of her parents are so engulfed in whatever relationship they're in at the time. And in the moment that they're in a relationship, they push her away. Honestly, I feel like that's why she sabotages Jeff's relationships, because every time he gets into a relationship, she winds up getting pushed away. That becomes his only focus. And honestly, let's be honest. Okay, Sade, yes, is disrespectful toward Jeff, the women that Jeff has brought around. But are we going to pretend like the women that Jeff have brought around are quality women? The women he brings around have terrible character. Iffy had a terrible character. You can't say that a child turned you a certain way. No, that's who you were. This princess girl, terrible character. And now this lady, I don't even see much of her. But I can just tell. Terrible character. Because I don't see any woman with a genuine, no other woman besides Tolu, that would genuinely be able to just throw their child away like that. Like this is madness. Sade never really had any real structure, right? She was living in that uncompleted building with her mother for I don't know how long. Probably moving from one uncompleted building to another. Then her father finally comes along and gives her what she thought was stability. But then he doesn't even wait a full year or 2 or 3 before he brings in this other woman. Now he keeps having all this drama with this other woman to where he's being put out of this house, and now she's at this other house. There's no stability for her because nobody's truly taking the time to just focus on her. Jeff won't even take the time to focus on himself, let alone focus on his child. In his circumstances and his financial predicament right now, the last thing he should have is a woman living with him along with her little sister, especially if he's going to put his daughter out. But it's like, at this point, the financial state that you're in, you should just be working it as hard as you can to get to where you need to and providing for the ones that you have, not bringing in more mouths to feed when you know you don't have the money to feed them. There's just no stability for this girl, and I genuinely feel sorry for her. And people say, oh, people grow up without their parents all the time and they still turn out to be good people. Well, this is not her situation. She grew up with her parents encouraging her to have a bad character. Now they want her to change. You can't just change overnight. It's a whole nother level when your parents are literally encouraging your bad character. That's the next level. Like, it's one thing to do it when they turn their back, but when they're there to like egg you on and encourage that, it's going to take a lot of time to reprogram her brain. Like, I recall videos when Sade had to sit there and almost be Jeff's parent when he was having interactions with Iffy's family and Iffy's cousin and all those other things. Like, I recall Sade standing there and really advocating for him like she was the adult in the situation. That's how immature Jeff has been. That's how low he's taken himself as a parent. To where in certain dynamics, you have Sade speaking as if she's the parent. Who's guiding who? And then I guarantee you, if things go wrong with this woman, he's going to want Sade there to cuss her out and be disrespectful and say all the things he doesn't have the balls to say.